What's up, guys? My name's Alexia, and welcome back to Anything Alexia. And I have a question for you guys. Do you remember a couple videos ago I told you guys the news that my mom is a killer? Yeah. This video right here, you should check it out. It's kind of crazy. So you know how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? Well, today we're gonna be talking about my dad and how he's also a killer. Well, I guess it's not my real dad, but it's my virtual dad. Because today we're gonna be watching a storytime animated video about a dad who may or may not be trying to someone. Let's jump right into it. So this story is called My Parents Bought Me a Deadly Gift for my 18th birthday. I like happy gifts, not deadly ones. But you know what else would make me really happy is if all of y'all just smash the like button right now as hard as you freaking can and comment down below when you did so I can heart and reply to your comment.
Wow, what lovely flowers. Thank you so much, I said while I jumped into my boyfriend Teddy's arms.
Ooh.
He was the love of my life, and there was nothing anyone could do to tear us apart.
Aww.
You're welcome, Kaylee. Anything for you, my love muffin, he replied while he squeezed me tightly.
Anybody else looking at her and getting a little hungry?
I had never been this in love before. Well, I was only 17 years old, but I didn't believe that I could possibly love anyone else that much. I knew everything about him. His favorite color, food, place, thing, what he wore to sleep, what he ate for breakfast. I could go on and on. Despite the fact that he came from a poor family, he always found a way to surprise me with beautiful gifts. My parents hated Teddy. They had a lot of money and believed that I should be with someone in my social class. But why should loving a person depend on how much money they have?
Yeah, tell them. It's not about how much money they have or how rich their parents are. Love is clearly about the boy who can get you the most chocolate. At least in my eyes.
I believe that someone's personality mattered more.
Okay, or that
Teddy
too.
had a perfect one. Or at least it was perfect for me. But
Aww.
the first time I brought him home for dinner, they frowned the whole time and kept making disrespectful remarks. I was so embarrassed. Even though we were quite wealthy, I was never spoiled, and I was always taught to work hard for whatever I wanted. I
Good.
worked 2 jobs, and I was paying to finish my bachelor's degree online.
Wow.
I chose to do it online because I didn't want to move far away from Teddy.
All right, hold on, guys. Are we really buying that this guy's name is Teddy? Isn't Teddy a name for a dog or a pet lizard or something? Seems suspicious.
Anyway, my 18th birthday was coming up, and I was super excited.
Ooh,
I
party.
planned to go out to dinner with Teddy. Nothing fancy, but on the day, my parents totally surprised me. When I woke up, the house was beautifully decorated with balloons and banners that said, "Happy birthday, Kaylee."
Mom, Dad, how could you? Clearly, all I wanted to do was hang out with my boyfriend, Teddy, and you had the audacity to fill my room up with hundreds of balloons and chocolates? Oh, how could you?
I found this a bit odd because my parents were never that extravagant. When I got to the dining room to have breakfast, my parents were sitting there. "Happy birthday, darling.
Aww.
We have a wonderful surprise for you."
Ooh,
my mom
more?
said, "You're really going to love it." My dad added as he passed me a big blue envelope. Okay, I said while opening it. There was a bunch of documents, and I really wasn't in the mood to read. "What's all this about?" I asked. "They're legal documents. We've bought you an island," my dad said with so much excitement.
Huh? Did he just say island? My friends can barely get me a happy birthday card for my birthday, and girls out here getting a whole freaking island from her parents. They rich.
I thought he was going to pop.
Oh.
An island? You guys refused to buy me a cell phone last year, and I'm supposed to believe this? Is this some kind of joke?
Maybe it's a prank.
I laughed. "No, it isn't. We've also transferred $500,000 to your bank account. We've admired that you are
500K? Think about the islands she could buy on her island with that 500K. Wow.
so hardworking, even though you don't really need to be. We believe that we've taught you all you need to know about responsibility. So now we are ready to share our little, or not so little, fortune with you."
Our little, or maybe not so little, because I'm stinking freaking rich. Nice humble brag.
Now that you're legally an adult, think of it as our investment in your future, my mom said. I looked through the documents carefully this time. And
Girl looks like she
realized
just seen a
they
ghost.
weren't lying. Oh my gosh, I thought. This little island is located somewhere in the Pacific. We've already bought tickets for you and Teddy, so you can go there for a while to enjoy yourself.
Boyfriend gets
There's
to
a
go
little
too?
beachfront house where you can stay. As soon as you arrive, you'll be shown where to go. My
Wow.
mom smiled. You bought tickets for me and Teddy? I thought you hated Teddy. I didn't even know you guys had so much money.
Girl looks like she's about to have a full-on seizure just thinking about money. So much money. Oh, what do I do? Feed me money.
This is so confusing, I said. Don't think too much. Go pack your bags and ask Teddy to pack his too. You leave tomorrow evening, they replied. I ran to my room to call Teddy to give him the news. An island? Are you serious?
Wow.
What are you going to do with an island? He asked.
Yeah, that's a better question.
I'm not sure. Maybe I could build a hotel or something. Maybe I could sell it and use the money for something else. I don't know.
That's an
Anyway,
entrepreneur
my parents bought us
mindset.
plane tickets. We leave tomorrow night, I said. Wow, this is so exciting, he said. We used the day to prepare for it.
So you're telling me two 17-year-olds are gonna be dropping their whole lives in the matter of one day? Where are they gonna go to school? Where are they gonna get their mom to make their lunches? Too many unanswered questions.
Trip. We bought a few things we thought we would need and packed a small suitcase because we both hated carrying too much stuff around. The next day, I could hardly contain my excitement. I felt like I was dreaming. Not only did my parents give me the best gift I could have ever asked for, but I was going on my first trip with my dear boyfriend. We would get to share a room and a bed and spend almost all our time together for days.
Okay. Now, girl, I caught your drift. You're not excited about owning the whole freaking island or the plane ride? You're excited about sharing a bed all alone together with your boyfriend. Scandalous.
I had never felt so happy.
I
The plane
bet.
rides and layovers took forever. Then we reached a large island and had to take a ferry to the small island, which was mine. When we arrived, it was midday. A well-dressed man was waiting where the ferry docked. He took our bags and asked us to follow him. Your parents employed me and two other helpers to take care of you during your vacation here.
have
I'm Benjamin,
chauffeurs!
he said. We walked for about 5 minutes, then arrived at a huge beachfront house. I thought my parents said this place was little.
Whoa, they got a
Wow,
pool.
I exclaimed. It's a wonderful house, and it's all yours. You've got a pool, a bar, a jacuzzi, and pretty much everything else you can imagine. I wish I could stay here
Dang.
all the time. Benjamin laughed. My parents' gift kept getting better and better. It was surreal.
Man, these parents are really getting the Best Parents Ever award. I mean, I love my parents and all, but can they adopt me too? Just asking for a friend.
Our first few days on the
they're in
island
bed
were
together.
more than perfect.
Ooh la
Teddy and I
la.
woke up in each other's arms every day. Then we'd enjoy the breakfast that was prepared for us. After that, we'd head to the beach, swim, snorkel, and then have a picnic on the sand.
Aw,
When
so
we got back
cute.
to the beach house,
Man, not only are they living good, they're eating good. Look, they got some lobster, steak, a whole chicken, pasta. Who really needs all that food for two people? Maybe when your wallet gets fat, your tummy also gets fat too.
a 3-course lunch was already prepared for us.
That's
and
not
we
even
just
dinner, that was
lazed around
lunch.
for the rest of the day. It was all I needed. Then one day, we got tired of our routine. Why
Oh.
don't we go exploring a bit? I don't know what most of this island looks like anyway, I said to Teddy. Sure, we'll go hiking, he said. We got ready and began exploring, being surrounded by so much
Dang, they're almost the same height. My man's Teddy didn't make that 6-foot minimum requirement.
green was refreshing. The plants and trees were so fresh and different from what I was used to in the city back home. We walked further towards the interior of the island and away from the sea. The temperature changed and the air became more humid. I
Ooh,
sat down for a
she's
while to
sweating.
catch my breath. Here, have a snack, love, Teddy
Ooh.
said while handing me a granola bar.
Yeah.
Thanks, I replied. As I lifted my head to take the bar, I saw a figure run behind him.
I
I think there's someone here,
What?
I gasped.
thought she
got up
owns
and
the
walked in
island.
the direction where I had seen the figure. Oh my gosh, Teddy, look! There's a whole village here, I whispered while staring in awe. We were on top of a little hill looking down. Below, there were about 15 small huts and several men, women, and children. They were
Whoa.
dressed differently from us and looked quite happy.
Yo, do you think there's an extra part of her gift that her dad gave her? Like, sweetie, not only am I giving you an island with a chauffeur, private chef, I'm also giving you your own private army.
Let's go back before anyone sees us. We don't really know what they're like.
True.
Teddy said. I agreed, and we quickly walked back to the beach house. After a most exquisite dinner that night, Teddy and I sat on the balcony looking at the stars. How can I own an island if people already live there? My parents forgot to mention that part.
Thank you, that's what I was wondering.
That's right, I said. We eventually went to bed because we were tired from such an exhausting day. Just as I was falling into a deep sleep, I heard a crashing noise. Teddy, wake up! What was that? I jumped. What? He groaned. I had no time to explain because at the moment our bedroom door was flung open and 3 huge men barged in.
That's the villagers!
They looked very much like the natives we had seen earlier. I was frozen. They quickly approached us, tied our arms and legs, and then lifted us into their arms. Help! Stop! We both screamed, but no one heard. Not even the servants who should have been downstairs sleeping.
What the heck?
I couldn't understand how all the noise hadn't woken them up. They carried us out of the house and walked through the bushes.
They're so scared.
Until we reached the little village we had seen earlier that day. We were taken into one of the little huts and thrown on the floor. Why have you brought us here? What have we done wrong?
Yeah.
I cried. Please, let us go, said Teddy while shaking. They replied, but we couldn't understand what they were saying. I continued asking them to let us go, and eventually we were gagged, so we wouldn't make any noise. All I could do was cry. I was so scared. We were left there for 3 days. Occasionally, the gags were taken off, and we were force-fed water and fruits.
She needs to call her parents!
I heard someone speaking English in the distance. The voice came closer, and I realized it was Benjamin. He was talking on the phone. He looked inside, and we pretended to be asleep. What do you mean, just the boy? We have both of them. Yes, we arranged to kill him. Yes, Mr. Adams, we will ensure that your daughter isn't hurt and that she is rid of that boy forever.
Whoa! So you're telling me that the parents really only gave the daughter an island so they could... The boyfriend? Oh man, this is too much to take in.
Yes, he said, then went silent. My stomach turned. Was this all a setup so my parents could get rid of Teddy?
Sounds like it.
Teddy looked like he was about to cry. We had to find a way to escape, and I knew we were both thinking it, but we had no idea how. When there were no more noises outside, I started thinking. The only thing in the room was a lamp, and the fire was growing dim.
Oh no.
It became clear what I had to do. I had to find a way to get to it and burn the middle part of the ropes which tied my hands together.
So they could escape!
And Teddy kept looking at me like I was totally insane. But I got my hands loose without burning my skin too much. I ungagged and untied myself and Teddy. Let's go, I whispered. We got up and ran. When we got back to the house, it was in complete darkness. Quick, grab your cell phone and let's go live. Let our followers know everything and get them to contact the police at home.
Didn't know you have your own private Wi-Fi service on the island too. Dang, you guys are bougie.
If we have a hard time getting through this, at least they'll know where to search for us.
That's
Teddy
true.
shouted. I grabbed my phone and did as he said. Then we packed our bags and went outside to hide until the sun came out. After we went to the place where the ferry had docked when we first arrived on the island, there was nothing there.
Are they gonna get away?
How exactly are we going to get to the island with the airport? I asked. Look over there, he said while pointing to a small fishing boat.
Oh my god, run, go, run on it!
I'll use my phone to get the correct coordinates. Come on, let's go. I've never done this before, but we have no choice, he said. I fell more and more in love with him.
Aww.
Teddy, you're so amazing.
They're gonna be like Romeo and Juliet running away together. Except this time, they're gonna be rich. More like Roboto and Jula Cash.
When we get back home, I want to marry you, I said.
Whoa, aggressive for only 17 years old, don't you think? Like, girl, where's your parents? Oh, wait. They're trying to kill your boyfriend.
He smiled at me as we sped away in the boat. We made it to the island safely and went
so
straight
romantic.
To the airport. We were able to purchase tickets right away and would only have to wait until the afternoon to leave. It was a long wait, but I felt grateful that Teddy and I were together and that we were alive. When we got back home, there were thousands of people standing there and so many reporters trying to interview us. Apparently, our live stream went viral, and everyone was concerned about our safety. I grabbed Teddy's hand, and he let go quickly. I wondered why. Suddenly, a beautiful girl jumped out of nowhere, straight into his arms. Teddy, I missed you so much. I was so worried. He held on to her tightly and said, I'll never leave your side again. Then they kissed. I nearly fainted. I stormed out of the airport and took a cab home. Later, I found out that he had been engaged to that girl way before he had even met me. He was only using me for money. He never really loved me. And the worst part of it all was that he never even bothered to reach out to me or to apologize. I instantly regretted my decision, which led to my parents' arrest. They had seen right through him and just wanted me to be with a better person. I should have left him on the island, which was never mine, by the way. I felt betrayed by everyone.
Bro, you're telling me she lost her boyfriend and her parents all in the same day? That's rough. Here her parents were just trying to protect her from some scumbag that they knew was a bad person all along. But he manipulated her into going against her own parents. Oh, so sad. Your family always knows what's best for you, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. They really always got your back, and that's the great thing about your family. But anyways, guys, that story was super epic. And comment down below if you want to see more stories just like this one. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.